Just that easy.
She's
Yeah.
just, you get what you get, man. It's like
You get what you get.
package deal. Christine, hostility.
I also need a machine that puts toothpaste back inside the tube.
What
And
the
video
hell
of
is
it.
that?
Oh shit! Are
Is
we
there
live?
such things?
Yeah, we're like,
Yeah. Should we maybe just start a GoFundMe so you can buy more toothpaste? Are
Oh
you
my
having
God.
troubles?
yeah.
Maybe
Why are you like this?
maybe adopting 5 less dogs. You could afford some toothpaste for you and your family.
I don't know why you're so hostile to me.
Oh my
all
God.
The time.
I'm
all
here
the
to
time.
save my boys from your wild, rampant.
Hey, we need cover. He's on fire. That's what's going on.
Wild rampant.
Yeah. Indeed.
Hi, everybody. We're back.
Hi,
really-
we're apparently live.
We're trying to
Yes.
do it.
Yep. Almost didn't work again. It changed nothing, turned it on, mic didn't work. Like, well, okay. Here we go again. Man.
Here we
really
go
need to-
again.
Wait,
Somebody
Yeah,
else.
maybe instead of having a GoFundMe for toothpaste for Christine, we should try to get some proper equipment for the show.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
idea.
That you refuse. You just keep saying, I'm working on something big, guys. That's why I can't do this. And
know,
we don't
man.
see anything big,
Yep.
nor does this show get any better.
I
What are you
don't-
doing? Eating
Wait.
fried chicken up there in Kentucky? What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Yeah, that's all we have. It's only
Just
we're
wait
all we
for
have
it. It's
left.
going to get better.
I'm
Yeah,
going
we
to put
flooded
that
all
kernel
the-
under, boys.
All the healthy food got washed away, and it's nothing but chicken now.
Yeah, oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your survival.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It didn't rain that bad here, but man, I got friends down in the flood zone. It's pretty bad. Like almost every small town in Kentucky, except for Hazard and Pikeville, is built in a ravine next to a creek or a river. And flood stage was in some places beat the record by 20 feet.
Yeah.
It's a lot of water. Another big
Thanks,
problem.
McConnell.
Yeah, thanks, McConnell. Actually, it is kind of his fault. But I'm not allowed to
let it
say
be his fault.
they voted for him and that's what they got because everybody's mad. But
Yep.
that's
Yep.
played out.
Jesus hates Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, pretty much.
The
He's not
audience
the
wants to
only
know if bourbon barrels are rain proof.
Are bourbon barrels rain proof? They don't normally Oh, actually, I think I do know the answer to this. So many years ago, Buffalo Trace released a Colonel Taylor whiskey bottle that I actually bought in the presence of Dill, I think. And if it wasn't, it was
Yeah.
definitely in Indianapolis. And it had been, it was bottled from a special experimental batch where the roof of the aging warehouse got torn off by a tornado. And the bourbon was still there, so they just left it out in the sun for a year. And it doesn't taste like rainwater. Actually, it feels good. It's very good.
Does it taste like sunshine?
It's super amazing. Here's the extra problem though: is they've gone up in value quite a lot now. I can't open the other bottle I have because I can.
I'll come down when you open it.
Yeah, I can't imagine what kind of celebration I would need to pop that thing open. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade it for 200 bottles of literally anything else. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good
Yeah.
idea.
So I think based on that they're gonna-
200 bottles of Dr. B diet.
Yeah,
drink.
there you go. That'd be great, Dr. B.
Christine's
Oh yeah, this is
got-
a true story too. So Bethia helps out configuring stuff to get the links live on Fark and all that. And we tried to say this was the can't remember the name of it. It's on Fark right now. I could look, but I'm afraid I'm going to break something. But it was something like the
Don't
Alex
look.
Jones Breathing Butthole Portal to Hell edition, and Twitch doesn't like the word butthole. So
I don't like the word butthole either. Please stop saying the word butthole.
bunghole.
That's Jeff
Wow.
Bezos. That's
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos.
Thanks,
Butthole Bezos. They
I
call
know,
him.
he-
Butthole bingo with Jeff Bezos.
Welcome to Butthole Bingo.
I
I got recently bleached. Recently bleached.
check out the bleaching.
Anyone got that on their card?
Yeah,
Again?
Nicole Smith did. Oh,
Laser treated. Laser rejuvenation butthole.
yeah.
Didn't we have this conversation like a couple of weeks ago?
Probably. We're gonna have
Right
it
here
again
on
later in the
Twitch?
show. Also.
Yes, on Twitch. Our private
Couple of-
conversations are not for public consumption.
Lovers of buttholes, Twitch.
Yeah, probably a
Dot
thing. I'm
com.
not searching for it.
Write that down in your idea book.
It exists. We don't even have to look. Rule 34 on that one.
Christine, is that what is happening with that giant pencil while we're talking about buttholes?
our idea.
That's
I'm
poor
taking
timing.
notes.
That's bad timing.
Oh. Just got it.
Yeah. Put that
Oh,
down, young lady.
disgusting. No wonder Twitch
Easy.
is banned buttholes.
Okay. Look at those little gears are turning up there.
Oh, I hope everyone has missed us for the
It's
last
like,
2
honey.
3 weeks.
Hold on, I gotta furiously draw to
Yeah.
dull this point.
Yeah. All right. Well, here, let's jump into it. There's unfortunately,
Speaking of dull, let's get to the news.
let's get to the news.
Let's get away from Christine's butthole and into
Oh, we'll
the
get right back
news.
there. Not to worry. We'll get right back there. There we go. Maybe not Christine's butthole, but
CIA. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce any of this shit.
That's
CIA.
called Ninja
like
Bomb.
to use Thank you, Lucky.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
it's a
Use
Japanese word.
Ninja Bomb to kill terrorist leader Ayman al-Zawahiri. How about it, Lucky?
Doesn't matter. He's dead.
It doesn't matter. He's dead.
Dead.
We got him.
Yay. What's a
I'd
Ninja
forgotten.
Bomb?
Yeah, so I forgot about this guy because like he's been in charge of Al Qaeda for a while. Although they mentioned that he's 70 and they're not really sure he was calling the shots over there anymore, anyhow. But apparently, he took up residence in downtown Kabul, which is kind of weird. It seems like because the Taliban says they don't like Al Qaeda, but then the guy running it is downtown.
They gave him a free
actually-
apartment.
Yeah, well, it actually came as a shock. There was an aid worker. You can look that one up on your own spare time, but there was an aid worker who recognized the building. That was actually like the house he stayed in. Apparently, the Zawahiri moved in afterwards. Anyway, apparently, according to the CIA, he had something called balcony time every morning, a little too consistently. And
Well, I'll tell you what the sting operation was.
yeah,
Is they told him that he was going to star in an episode of Queer Eye for the Terrorist Guy.
that
And they
makes-
had a team of guys making over his life and turning him into a metrosexual terrorist.
oh, okay,
And so he was out doing his morning yogas every day.
yeah, and they got him.
And
Yeah,
that's how
so this thing-
they send in the ninja bomb.
Yeah, so this thing is
That's quite a setup.
So this isn't it. This is actually I couldn't find a good picture of it actually because like the military hasn't even admitted we use these things, but we know it exists. It's called the Hellfire RX-9. It's shot by this thing. That's a Predator drone that shoots Hellfire missiles. And they let's see if I get like a little schematic here. There's the dead guy. He didn't make it. Nope, I got nothing on the actual picture of it. So anyway, but I'll describe it for you. It does. So they built this thing because I had this problem with collateral damage and drone strikes where, we kill the guy and then like everybody within a block's radius. And it's a little bad for PR. So they invented this thing where basically it's a modified Hellfire missile with no warhead. But instead, 6 large swords come out of the sides of it and it spins around. So when it hits it, it carves you up like a blender.
You're serious.
Yes.
That is.
That's
quite
actually-
That is the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
And the fact that we have them is even cooler.
So here's an
And-
example. I'm trying to stay away from the blood picture for a second.
Oh, don't stay away from the blood picture. Bring it.
Well, I probably can't avoid it. Well, now it's not. There we go. Well, there's a really out of focus photo of what it looked. Okay, that's better. Now it's in focus. So that's apparently we used this 2 years ago. It just like cut a little tiny hole in the car.
It just carved into that
Yeah,
and then chopped the heads off of whoever was in
Well,
it.
yeah.
The
it's
frame's
kinda-
not bent. We can fix it.
yeah,
Yeah,
buff
right.
up.
Well, that's just an interior's cheap. We're just going to pull it apart. We'll get you a whole new interior for $25.
Yeah. We can fix this. We can fix it. It's got little stains in there, but it's okay. So
Yeah.
that's how they got him. So I was trying to think
Wow.
follow-up to this. No, but it's been a busy week for geopolitics.
Of terrorist killing.
Oh boy! I mean, this yesterday was a week long as far as I'm concerned. Here's the next one.
China
yeah, this
fires
is-
missiles near Taiwan in live fire drills as PLA encircles island.
Yeah, so I'm going to turn this on and mute it because I don't want to hear him. So by missiles, basically China is a little mad right now because what's her name went over there?
Pelosi.
Good old
Pelosi,
name.
yeah. So here's footage of them firing missiles. So what happened was that Pelosi went over there. They're mad because she's the Speaker of the House. Although as Secretary of State Abe Lincoln, actually it's Abe Lincoln, but he's like he said that this is kind of an escalation on China's part because we've had the Speaker of the House over there before. Apparently, Gingrich went there 25 years ago. Nobody blew up the ocean then. And there were a bunch of Republican senators there last year. Nobody blew up the ocean then, but also now China's all mad. But firing missiles, like they actually sort of, this is an understatement. They're literally hitting targets on the north. I think this is the northeast and the south side of the island. So they're like shooting them across like Taiwan to show that they can do that. Because, I don't know. They're mad.
Wow.
They're mad. They're being babies.
They're mad. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's basically it.
World government's being run by babies. Baby people.
Yeah, watch us blow up the ocean. Yeah, they're taking
Yeah.
a page from North Korea. Because remember, like, we had this running joke on FARC for years that North Korea hates the ocean because they're always, like, hitting it with missiles. Now China's doing it. But so meanwhile, so while all this is going on, again, I'm not sure who to blame here because it's like, yeah, we're provoking them. They don't really have to fire missiles if they don't want to. But we're stirring up crap elsewhere, too. Check this out. This didn't even register this week. Look what else we're doing.
Oh.
You going to read that, Christine?
She's in Egypt.
Kim, no, I was not paying attention.
Oh, great.
Kim Jong
Thank God you're here.
plot simulated in U.S. war games as North Korea tensions rise.
Yeah, so we decided now, it's like, well, all this other crap has gone on as a fantastic time. Although there's a little caveat, but at any rate, sources say that the United States is going to do war games with South Korea, and as part of the war games to finish it all off, the big finale is going to be a leadership decapitation, where during the war games, they're going to practice taking out the entire North Korean government.
Oh.
The whole thing. Are they
Yeah.
using ninja bombs?
They didn't say.
Oh.
Yeah, so here's the best part, though. So you read this, and you're like, damn, why are we doing this? What the hell? And da-da-da-da-da. And then way down here, it says, the U.S. has not publicly acknowledged that they're practicing killing during the event, but we're going to write this whole article anyway, because why not?
Yes.
But I'm sure,
That's just there for legal reasons.
probably, yeah.
I mean, what
Oh.
news are you getting? The Express.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's
Yeah.
that? Where's that
It's in-
located?
It's in England.
The
on the
English
internet.
Express.
Yeah, well, here, let's see what else. So we got
Nothing
science.
but the most reputable news sources here on FARC.
Here, let's see what they're talking about here. We got Meghan Markle. Oh, I haven't looking. They got inflation over there.
They got the inflation over there.
Brexit news. I thought it was over. What the hell? Anyway, I don't know what's going on in England these days. But I do have so that ain't all. It's been a busy
There's
damn
more.
week. This is going to be switching gears a little bit though.
Attorney Mark Bankston told Alex Jones that his attorney messed up and sent him Jones's entire cell phone history. Did you know that your lawyers messed up and sent me your entire cell phone texting history 12 days ago? Bankston asked. You know what perjury is, right?
So this is a 2-minute long video that I'm just going to talk over because Alex Jones, it sounds like he's been gargling nails.
And plus, he's scrambling. It's hilarious just to listen
Oh,
to
yeah.
him scramble for some kind of logic game, and he's
Yeah.
just terrible at it.
Just
Yeah, I mean, so basically what's going on here, and a friend of mine actually clarified this, which was good. So what happened is that he got sued by Sandy Hook parents that died, and when Alex Jones said that this was fake, thousands of people started showing up at their house and like yelling at him and harassing him for the last however many years it's been.
Yeah.
So they sued him because there should be consequences.
Good.
And he's actually already been convicted. So there is a case going on right now, but what's going on is it's the sentencing. He's been convicted because he didn't cooperate. He didn't give him anything. So they just said, okay, fine, you're guilty. And now they're trying to figure out how much money this is going to be. And so what they did is that so during discovery, you asked for materials relevant to the investigation. One of the things they asked for was some of his text messages, and his attorney 12 days ago sent over the entire goddamn phone. With 4 years of texts and emails. Accidentally, and all kinds of financial information about. So also on the stand, Alex Jones said that InfoWars is practically broke, but then in emails found on his phone, he's been claiming to make between $100,000 and $800,000 a day. So he's done all right.
That ain't broke.
No, that ain't broke. He's been selling like those Doomsday Prepper MREs at a 75% markup. That's where he's making most of it.
Oh. Wow. Some Alex Jones MREs. You open it up and there's nothing in there.
Yeah,
It's all
it's
fake.
just cholesterol.
Yeah, it's that food they have at the entrance of Chinese restaurants.
Yeah,
The plastic food sitting on those plates.
Yeah.
totally.
With some
So,
little Dust Puff packets.
What happened was that so the way this normally works is, and this is what the attorney said, and it's fairly bulletproof because when I told an attorney friend of mine this happened, he's like, "Oh God, it's a mistrial." Well, turns out it's not. So what happened was that the prosecuting attorney immediately saw that the defense had handed over Alex Jones's entire goddamn cell phone, and so he wrote back and he said, "Hey, this is the entire goddamn cell phone. Is there anything you'd like me to strike from discovery, like privileged materials or whatever?" And the explanation he gave back was a 2-word sort of please disregard, which is not an instruction or a legal term. And so the defense attorney had 10 days to basically say, "Oh, you know what? Delete that whole thing. We'll send over the text or literally anything else." He just didn't say anything. And after 10 days, that whole thing becomes entered into evidence. And so what happens when this thing fired off, and I think I can find this tweet real quick, is the second or third one I saw. Where was it? It's already gone now. So apparently he's got a divorce proceeding going on with his ex-wife right now, who pops up and goes, "Hey, can I get a copy of that? Because we're in a lawsuit with him right now."
I didn't see that part. That's great.
Oh yeah, well, then it gets better. Then the January 6th commission was like, "Can we have a copy of that? Because
Can we just publish this on a website somewhere like WikiLeaks?
Yeah. I mean, well, at some point somebody might. Right now, the only guy who's got it is the one attorney. But basically, he's just handing it out. He's like, "Here you go. Shoot me a subpoena, and we'll get it to you." One fascinating thing they found on that phone, which is a little weird, was private psychological profiles of 7, I think, of the plaintiffs in a different case. Which they should not have at all, for any reason. Like, it's straight up like somebody like hacked into a medical office and got that stuff. Like, it's
Wow,
not good.
Blah blah blah.
Crumbling. It's crumbling.
Yeah. Alex Jones lied about almost everything he said in the last several days. So I don't know what 100 counts of perjury gets you, but
Alex Jones, a liar? Come on.
I know. I was shocked.
Come on.
Brand new.
Yeah.
It's brand new.
Like when the judge was reading him his rights reading him out the other day, and she was like, "This is not your show. Just because you say you believe it's true does not make it true.
Yeah. You have to actually say truth.
Right here, the truth is the truth."
Yeah.
Boom.
Amazon also, Isa here also mentions a really good point. On there also was something that the prosecuting attorney described as intimate texting conversations with Roger Stone. I'm like,
yes.
Yeah, it's back to buttholes.
What are they talking about? Yeah, buttholes.
Back to
spitting
buttholes.
on spats.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Anyway, he also
Come here, Roger.
all the time.
Come here, give me a good humping.
1-6 Commission is going to have a field day with this, and I assume since the Justice Department gets a copy of everything, also that it could get one particular.
Roger, what are you wearing right now?
About to be Prison Orange, I think.
Yeah. Definitely. Prison Orange. That's what he's getting suited up.
Oh man! Since there is stuff on there with Roger Stone, I wonder if they can put that guy back in prison eventually.
Bizarre
Find a
study
route.
Finds common parasite can make you more attractive. I'm infested.
Yes. Are you for real?
I am infested with this parasite.
It's not
With
monkeypox,
fleas
is
and
it?
ticks from all those
I don't
rescue
think I
dogs.
asked for your opinion.
Monkeypox, as it turns out, or at least I've heard, does not make you more attractive. But this is a fascinating study. There's a little deep dive. So it turns out it's toxoplasmosis, the thing that it actually wants to infect cats. And it does really bizarre things too. Let's see, did they have a picture of what a cat might look like? No. Huh. Well, how will we know what cats
Is that
what a
some
cat
before and
looks
after
like? I know what a
pictures?
cat looks like. Do I need to look at a picture?
So there's 2 images. If I hit this, would I break anything?
What's a
There's
cat's
one.
butthole look like?
2. Okay. We'll find out about that here in a minute. But so anyway, give me my article back. Come on. All right. So what happened is that they've known about this for a while. They warn pregnant women not to handle kitty litter, and honestly, nobody should handle kitty litter anyway. But they because it can interfere with pregnancy. But it also, scientists who have been studying this have found out that it makes rats less afraid. Rats and mice become less afraid of cats. when they're infected with this because the virus is doing it to them. It wants to get back in the cat. And so what they found is that it was also in the rat studies, they found out that it also had a host of other interesting effects on the rats, including male rats had more testosterone and were considered more attractive by female rats if they were infected with this. And that was in 2011 until somebody finally got around to, well, what about humans? Can it make humans look more attractive? And so they ran a study where they showed people faces. Look, here's some faces. And
nobody on that panel is attractive.
That's.
But those are the same people, right? And one side is supposed to be more attractive than the other.
They didn't say how it works, but what they did say is that consistently people chose the people who were more attractive were also the people who were infected with the toxoplasmosis.
And did they get that by using a litter box for a week, or how does they get that?
I don't know how that works, actually. I don't know.
Here comes the next TikTok trend of kids huffing fucking kitty litter.
Yeah, kitty litter. Yeah. Well, think about this.
I'm going to win that. I'm going to win that girl over at school.
Yeah, I'm going to get so many homecoming asks.
Think about it. It's like what if I say just hypothetically, but before we had even gone into this, if you could get infected with a virus that would make your testosterone go up and make you more attractive, would you do it?
Well, it depends. What is the downside of the virus?
Well,
is that the only effect of the virus?
You smell like a litter box.
You like cats. You start liking cats a lot more, and then you end up with 20 of them.
From personal experience, I can say that it's exhausting being this attractive all the time.
Oh yeah.
It's exhausting.
Nobody needs that.
Is it?
It is.
And what makes it so tiring, Christine?
Just the constant fans.
Since you're the one that's bringing up that you're really attractive right now.
Constant requests to be on stupid ass live streams.
Well, you shouldn't pick up giant pencils at inappropriate times in the conversation, and maybe you wouldn't get so many filthy requests.
Yeah, totally.
Everybody knows you're a dirty girl.
If you don't have
I'm going to start huffing me some cat litter.
Hey,
where do I get some fresh step up in this place?
There's my donor. I can't. Where's the air? There's my donor.
Yeah, I think you better start rescuing cats instead of dogs.
Look at that.
Yes.
There's a cat.
Look at that cat.
Look at
that. There.
Right there. Yeah, that's a cat.
Look at Christine. Yeah. It's like she sleeps in a bed of kitty litter. Look at that.
I wish we had filters.
Oh, man. You could just shit while you sleep. That would be so handy. Why are we not doing that, people?
Why aren't you doing that?
Sleeping in a bed of kitty litter and then we wake up more attractive? What the fuck?
I know.
What are we doing?
Big book of ideas.
Shit and piss our beds and then wake up hotter? Fucking A!
Now my camera went blurry.
Is there a downside to the virus?
Well, apparently all the miscarriages, but I don't think if you're a dude, that's an issue. So, there's got to be, right? I don't know.
Oh my God! Look that up. Only dudes get to sleep in a bed of kitty litter, shitting and pissing themselves. It's like a win-win.
Well, it's like a bachelor pad too, right?
And you wake up hotter.
Yeah.
So chicks want to be around you, and they're like, whatever. He sleeps in a bed of kitty litter and pisses.
Hey, stop giving away all my secrets.
He's so attractive.
Secrets out now. Drew ran the story. Blame him.
Yeah. It's a beauty sleep. Well, I got more than that. Here's some other stuff we can do. Along those lines, let's see. That's not it. Oh, I had the one misplaced. Sorry, we'll get to it in a minute. I had a better segue, but I did have some more international news. I got that one misplaced. Here's some international.
I have to say the music sounds better than ever before. Whatever happened during the break.
Maybe you missed it.
Yeah, maybe.
Russia says it's losing because Ukraine has experimental mutant troops created in secret biolabs.
This is perhaps the greatest headline I've ever heard in my life.
There's
what? They what?
Yeah. So, they don't really have a good reason why they're losing because they really shouldn't be other than their military.
But what if that was true?
Right. Well,
let's just go down that road for a second.
Right. Well, maybe. I don't know. They don't seem to be able to beat them. But they say that they have been checking the blood of soldiers that they have captured and or killed, and that they're finding antibodies to, I think it was hepatitis A or some other crap. This is
so their soldiers were vaccinated. That's what their mutant super soldier serum is. They got
Yeah,
vaccines.
it's hepatitis A. Yeah, it's hepatitis A. That's giving
Teenage
superpowers.
Mutant Ninja Ukrainians, Teenage
Yeah.
Mutant, right?
Yeah, I like it. They so this is actually loosely related to another sort of weird disinformation thing where Russia's been telling its public for a while that part of the reason they invaded the Ukraine. Now this has fallen off of the top 10 list a while ago, but they did say this because Ukrainians have been sending COVID-infected bats across the border to give Russians COVID, and that's what one of the reasons they went in.
I mean,
Dang.
that's
Mutants
that's a given.
and killer
That's
bats.
vile.
Welcome to 2022, Russia.
Yeah,
That's just how
I
the
had
world
no
works
idea.
now. We send bats
Yeah.
everywhere, full of disease.
yeah, bats, COVID. I mean, who knows? Oh yeah, I don't think this is real. I think they're just getting their asses beat. But
I gotta say,
I wonder if the Russian public believe it. Like, where they're
I think
watching
they
the state news.
the Russian flat earthers, all the fucking
Yeah.
pro-Putin idiots that think he's so great and manly and all that shit. Sure.
Well,
Mhm.
they have to say that or they'll be in prison.
Yeah.
But
if you live there, you're
I
in
wonder
trouble.
if there's true believers or they just kind of going along trying to get by.
I have a couple friends over there I haven't talked to in a while, and they basically just kind of don't talk about it because I think that's probably what we need to do.
I get it. Go to prison.
Yeah. Nobody wants to go to prison for Facebook posts, although some people should. We're along the same lines.
Man drove stolen truck to Florida Space Force base on presidential mission to warn of aliens, deputies say.
Yeah.
And they didn't believe him.
No, they didn't.
Is he a
actually-
Florida man?
Yes. He is a Florida man.
I'm
Yes.
so sad they didn't say Florida man drove
Florida
stolen
man.
truck to Space
It's
Force.
Ocala, man, is what it says.
First of all, there's a Space Force base.
Well, I mean, apparently, because he found it. I don't
The
even know.
Patrick Space Force base
Patrick.
in Brevard County.
Hi,
like
I'm
they
Patrick
changed
Space Force base.
What?
It used to be Air Force. They
Yeah.
kicked all those ground people out of there and put space people in.
Space
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Get out of here, air breather.
He was driving a stolen truck, and they don't know if he stole it, but he showed up in it, so they think he probably did. It was reported stolen the day before, so apparently he was on some kind of a 2-day bender. When he was arrested, he told police that he had received a mental message from Joe Biden. Here's the whole thing right here.
Yep,
They told him
yep,
to
I
take
got
the
one.
vehicle, go to the base, and tell them that there were United States aliens fighting Chinese dragons.
Oh,
Your story
Well, I
checks
have a
out, sir.
question.
Come on in.
Were drugs involved in this?
I
Just
think so.
curious.
I don't know for
Obviously
sure. It doesn't
not.
say.
No, but Chinese dragons were.
Yeah, let's take
Yeah.
a look here. Well, he doesn't look happy.
if I saw a Chinese dragon, I would take some drugs.
Florida man knows truth. News at
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, News 11. Well, this is on Fox, so maybe who knows? But yeah, so nobody believed him, and we're not taking any precautions, although we are going to assassinate North Korea's leader. So that's good. The important thing.
What about the Chinese dragons? Who's gonna deal with
China
them?
is
I don't know,
working
they
with
say-
dragon people
Yeah. All
to
right.
rule outer space. Pig
Hey.
butts.
Buttholes.
There we go, look at
Humans can breathe out of their buttholes like pigs, and trials will begin this year.
Hooray.
Christine,
This, I'm sorry, this
your
is the best
didgeridoo
headline.
career is saved.
I'm so excited about this.
Oh, man, who is it? Yeah. So this actually has been in the news before,
Trials.
as I was
What?
reminded. Yeah.
How,
Yeah, trials.
how does my butthole connect to my lungs?
Actually, it's crazy. It doesn't, but it turns out, you remember when butt chugging was a thing?
No.
No.
Okay, well, let me describe
I mean,
what that
no.
Bill, you're a little late on that one.
Dill's taking his butt chugging trophy off the wall.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. So,
Don't worry about that.
butt chugging was.
That was a joke. My friend sent me that as a joke.
So, anyway, it was. I first heard about it on FARC, obviously, about 20 years ago. And college students, specifically in Tennessee, but I think other states as well, found that you can get a lot drunker a lot faster if you drink alcohol, especially vodka, through your ass,
Mm.
because your intestines will absorb it a lot
Okay.
faster. And it turns out,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
remember when people were
Your
soaking
blood.
tampons in vodka
Right.
and putting them in their buttholes.
No,
Right.
I remember, and I don't remember what show it was, but there was a lady who was putting coffee in her butt
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's a
right?
coffee
Caffeine goes
enema.
right in. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, we kicked her out of my shop when she did
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna say, she showed.
Do you have a funnel and a tube?
Yeah. Why?
Well,
Just
yes.
pour
What are
it.
you gonna
Just
do
pour
with
it in there.
What are you gonna do
Oh
with
my
that?
God.
Oh no. Yeah. So it turns
she
out
tipped
that
well.
she better. I mean. Yeah.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Hot, 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 hot.
Cold brew, cold brew, cold brew.
Hold on, I need to blow on it.
Wow. No.
We're doing it. We're already. It's too
No.
late. We got a
Don't say
goddamn
it.
story about breathing out of your asshole. What are we gonna do?
Sunken.
Yeah.
We're here.
Completely.
I mean,
The show was
Might as well
here,
go.
and then just
yeah. So anyway, science. Science,
Ow.
everybody.
Oh wait, how do we do this? Now tell the story.
Science.
All right, sorry.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, we're moving on. Go back. How do we breathe out of our butthole?
Oh wait. Okay. All right. I'll stay here. Wait, I forgot we didn't get to that.
Yeah, we never even told it. We've still been on jokes from the headline.
Right. Okay. So it turns out that your intestine lining is super absorbent, and so you can absorb caffeine, alcohol, probably other stuff, and oxygen. As it turns out, they tested it on pigs. And I guess they weren't letting them breathe, and they pumped
Ooh.
oxygen in their butts, and they didn't die.
oh my god.
Hey.
So they're more absorbent. Okay, so this explains like
Hey.
3 of my pregnancies.
So this,
Does it? I hope not.
oh my god.
I'm gonna need a Venn diagram or something to understand.
Oh my god. It just there's so many questions I have now.
Oh,
So many questions.
This goes back to before, but it's like
Yeah.
Visual effects.
Oh no, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
Here.
Previous episodes.
Does this change scuba diving as we know it, Drew?
It could. I don't see why not.
Can I just run a tube from the tank to my butthole?
Yeah.
I guess.
And you can just swim around, talk
And then
to
I can
fish.
chew gum and do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah. Just like
Eat
they
some
said.
jerky down there.
Yeah,
Drink
so
some
they were going to
vodka
test it out.
underwater.
Yeah, drink some vodka under there.
Yeah, get a little vodka in there too. You can be
Mix a
drunk.
little vodka in the tank.
Yeah,
One
Yes.
tank of air and one tank of vodka, and switch
Yep.
between the two in my butthole.
apparently yes. So they're going to try human trials, and in fact, it doesn't say that they've signed everybody up. So maybe you can enroll in this study.
Yeah, I was going to ask how we volunteer. How one would volunteer, not me. No, not me.
Oh, it's in Japan, of course.
I'm Japanese.
Go get over there.
Yeah, that's why you are so butthole oriented, apparently.
Why don't-
Or is it
Why don't you do a live
butthole
report?
oriental? Oh, am I right?
You can't say that anymore. Can't say that anymore.
That's terrible. And we're off the air.
Fuck you, Bezos. You'll never own me.
You bastard. All right, let's get out of here. We can talk about
Now
all
we're
that.
banned in China.
Probably.
So
Okay,
much for
but meanwhile,
Big
this.
Fact check: scientists at CERN are not opening a portal to hell.
Yes, not.
What? Fuck.
What's the point? What's the point then?
What?
I know. That's what I said. Yeah, so I don't know why they decided to do this. So
You know,
this
it's
is
USA Today, and they have to say that for middle America
500 people
grandmas,
saw it.
just not
Yeah.
to not have the panic,
Yep. 500 people saw this on Facebook a year ago in the USA Today.
satanic panic.
So yeah, it turns out that they're not opening up a portal to hell. That's a
They
really
say.
odd disclaimer. Yeah, neither am I. In case anyone was wondering. Here's how they claim it. There's no evidence. The scientists are
Yeah, because it hasn't worked yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Well,
also,
I wish they'd hurry up. I wish they'd hurry up and open it up. I'm gonna dump some trash in there.
It's like
I got
Yeah,
an old
yeah,
car I'm gonna push in.
there's no
There you go.
evidence of time travel because we haven't invented it yet.
yeah, we're still working on that one there. But yeah, so and also the collider can't open up portals. That's good to know. But here's an interesting one. So while I always go
Don't
check.
fumble this deal. USA
Yeah,
Today, 1 month for
yeah.
free.
Go away. You guys got billions of dollars. You're fine.
I'll read all the ad copy, Christine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, please.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I was checking the other fact check articles and I came across this gem.
Ooh, false claim that 90% of plankton has been lost in the Atlantic Ocean.
Where'd they see it last?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was where they put it down.
Whales. Whales are
Um,
eating that shit up. Mm.
Yeah, so I read this to find out what the deal was, and actually, this is a little horrifying. It turns out that it is not true that the ocean has lost 90% of its plankton. Only some parts of it Yay.
So
Only some parts of
good?
what?
The ocean. It's not everywhere. Just parts of it
Oh.
have 30% God. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I don't think
Whatever.
All
You
right.
know,
Only
the
some
fucking
parts of it.
planet, it kills off its life forms every however
Yeah,
long.
basically.
You know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it was limited survey of plankton in equatorial Atlantic Ocean at 15 degrees north latitude. And that's where it's down 90%. But everywhere else is higher than that. I don't know. They didn't say.
Whales are happy.
Yeah, whales are
That's
happy. Man.
what.
Yeah, they didn't say.
Let's worry about the polar bears.
Yeah. Oh, this is my favorite story of the week.
Pastor Greg Locke has important update on his witch problem.
Yeah.
Oh, Pastor
Ooh.
Greg.
Yeah, here
What's
they are.
Good old
These
Pastor
are them.
Greg.
There they
These are the
are.
witches.
90s favorite witch. The 90s'
witches.
favorite witches.
Yeah, so we actually did have this story. It was he went on a big ass rant about 6 spell casting witches trying to infiltrate his church. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You knew who they were.
Whoop, that's too
and
loud.
last names
There we go.
of 6 witches that are in our church. And you know what's strange? 3 of you are in this room right now.
Uh-oh.
The
Yeah, Dan.
accent does not surprise me.
That's not
Witchy
Dan.
Poo, stand up.
3 of you in the room right now.
Where are you at, Wicked Witch and
Eyeballs,
West?
we ain't afraid of you, you stinking witch. You devil worshiping Satanist witch. We cast you out in the name of Jesus Christ. We break your spells. We break your curse. We got your first name. We got your last name. We even got an address for one of you.
He sounds just
You
like
do
so
that.
much
Jesus
as
right now.
awful, Alex.
Yeah, so
Just like Jesus talked.
Jesus was all about this. Yeah, exactly.
You noticed that his band didn't start playing. He was just singing his song.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just doing
Put
it,
a bunch of guitars behind me so they know I'm serious.
Yeah, there you go. You stinking witch. Yeah, so there's the transcription if you want to read that. But at any rate, so he did this for a couple of weeks and it dropped out. Well, for some reason, he decided to bring it back up again this week or last week.
Oh.
And he said what's happened now, let's see if I can find it, is that they're back. Oh, and they all have the same P.O. box number, which is nice.
Oh,
P.O. Box 666.
that's their address is a P.O. box number.
Apparently. Yeah, they all live in a P.O. box.
Wait, he said he knew where one of them lived, but now
Right.
they all have the same P.O.
They all
box number.
share.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's
luckily, they're
clever.
witches, so they can shrink down and all live together in that PO.
Yeah.
It's so
That must be what's
economical.
going on. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
A month
So,
is like $15.
I
yeah.
mean, rent and mortgage these days? Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's saving it. Oh, so apparently the problem is that so he brought it back up again because he said there's more of them coming now. There's like covens and stuff are infiltrating. Like now there's dozens of them
Great.
coming in.
Now
And
he
you know
runs
what
a
they wanna
church
do
of
at the
witches.
You know what they want to do at the church? Can you guess? What do you think the witches want to do at the church?
Burn it down.
Fuck
no,
Satan
what
in
a
it.
problem.
Lick it. Kiss his butt.
Close. Yeah,
Claim,
yeah.
claim tax-free status.
They want to crush
That's it.
babies and get the fat to rub it on them so they can fly in their brooms.
That's good. He didn't say that though. He said that they're trying to
Oh.
infiltrate Bible studies to have sex with the married men.
Yes.
So where's this church?
6 witches just had sex with me last week.
I might go to
But
church.
I thought they was witches.
It's witches. It's okay. It doesn't count when it's witches. It's
I
not
did.
a-
I did it at one of their houses. That's how I know where she lives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where is this church? Because I will say that the accent does not surprise me.
Yeah,
in the
no, it totally
slightest.
doesn't.
Yeah, I would.
but-
I will go there dressed as a witch
Yeah, you probably
I want to
should.
go
and
too.
sit in the audience. And go. I hear this is a great church.
Yeah. Is there any married dudes I can bang around here?
Hey,
I was like,
I'm gonna go there as a trick.
man.
I'm gonna
Who is
go
this
there as a tricked husband. I'm here to
There you
sleep
go.
with the witches.
If they look like this, I'm in.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Because I mean, let's go.
I'm a married man looking to cheat. I
Yeah.
hear y'all got some witches up in here.
Maybe it's recruiting. That's what's going on. It's making people show up at Bible study because nobody's doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Bring your
Yeah.
kids to
Yeah.
Sunday school.
Last week's Bible study was filled with 100 men.
Yeah, exactly. Be that way
We're
forever.
here
now.
for Jesus.
Yeah, yeah.
And the witches.
And the witches. Bring on the witches. Bring on the
Turok says the internet says his church is in Mount Juliet, Tennessee.
Of course,
All
it's
right.
Tennessee.
I'll get it's in between us. We can just go there. All right.
Uh-oh.
Urban legend of role Adolf Hitler played in the invention of blow-up sex dolls.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
the old urban legend about Hitler and the invention of sex dolls.
that's what I said. I was like, huh?
We know.
Yeah. Well,
That
so I'll
old
tell you what I
classic.
think is going on. You could kind of figure out what's happening. So it turns out that there's a guy who said that he's been researching this because he's been working on a book, and I think this is how this got into the news. He's been working on a book about the history of Barbie, and he found a reference that said that it was modeled after a sex doll from World War II originally, which sounds like a bit of a stretch. It turns out that the sex doll was modeled after, so the legend is thus that Adolf Hitler had a problem because the German military was getting too many STDs. And so he was like, you know what? We're Germans. We could just bang sex dolls. So supposedly he created a big factory of them and started cranking them out. And they all looked like they were all based off of some Hungarian actress. I would find her name, but we don't know who it is.
Ava Gabor,
No, other than
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Kath Von and
I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they don't have one of these. So they said though that they tried it out in trials, and none of the soldiers wanted to bang the sex dolls. But it didn't matter because they started mass producing these things, and then turns out that the city they were being made in was Dresden, which got firebombed into the ground about a month before the war was over, and all of the dolls were lost, all of them.
A convenient story.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And then
A band named Dresden Dolls came.
They were in
right.
Dresden. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were all ready to go, and then the city got bombed.
Scroll down a little bit. I saw a little. There is that right there? Right there. Go,
no.
Look at that.
That's just a 1970 sex doll in a corner.
Yeah, that's just run of the mill right there.
Scroll back up just a little. There's a red headline.
What else we got here? Hello.
Oh, where are you going? Where are you going?
Hey, look at the
There it is.
column on the side.
Go back up.
Joe knows what I want to see.
Right there.
Whoa.
It says, "Man in relationship with synthetic doll boasts, I don't give a fuck what people think."
Man,
there's read more.
Yeah. All right, here, let's see
I'm
what that's
telling you, dude. Robot hookers and robot girlfriends are on the way.
This was a storyline in the Umbrella Academy, so I'm unimpressed.
There was?
Robot
because it's on the way.
Yeah. Well, all right.
Robot witches in the churches.
Yeah. We're gonna send our team of robot witches.
Yeah, there you go. Let's mix them up. Robot ninja witches.
Fans or whatever.
Ninja bombs come out of their cooch.
Yeah. Brilliant. Well, we'll just keep on this subject here.
Veracruz woman gets her
Mexico
last
News
wish.
Daily.
A giant penis to adorn her grave.
Yes.
Look at that. She was not like, when they said giant, like, you see there's a guy, there's a human being, and then there's that.
Yes.
Perfect.
I like that the man appears to be praying to the penis.
Yeah, it is a little intimidating.
I mean,
well, the penis is flaccid until it gets prayers.
Yeah.
That sounds very Catholic, actually. There's the woman was known for her humor, sharp tongue, and sometimes racy conversation, which I think means that she was just all about it. Not embarrassed about talking about sex. Apparently, talking about it all the time. Go figure. And her last wish literally was wanted to go out, and with that on top of her little tomb thing there.
I love her so much.
I like how it's pink.
Yeah, good for her, man.
Yeah.
It is awfully rosy.
It is. It's got a lot of use, so good for her.
That dick is ready to go.
Yeah, it's like
what a lovely erection that is.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
She's hoping for erection.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
a man was trying to burn a spider, but he sparked a Utah fire instead. Oops.
Oopsie.
Yeah. Here's footage of the fire, I think. It didn't look too bad. Oh, God, they had a helicopter called in for this? So the fire cat was fantastic. It was like, how big was that spider? Because, man, he went for it. That doesn't look too bad. I think he's okay. I mean, that could have gotten it. Oh, no, never mind. I'm wrong. He got the whole mountainside. Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And the spider got away, I'm sure.
The spider's like, what an asshole. I guess that guy really hates deer and cougars.
Screw that guy. Yeah, so anyway, that was just a quick hit. I got a fun one though coming up next here. Check this out. We're not going to do all of these.
Okay, 11 classic 1960s ads, the likes of which you will never see again.
I will never see a Laura Scudder potato chip ad as long as I live.
Yeah, no one wasn't even any good, so that's why we're not going to do it. But I was like, well, let's see how bad. Like, actually, these were pretty tame. Like, all of them were. I mean, some of them are racist, but in the '60s. I mean, what are you going to do? But there was one though that I was like, damn, what the hell is this? This one right here, this Heinz pickle commercial. Check this out. This is
they're
wild.
all dead.
Yeah.
Nothing upsets a pickle lover more than a dull, soggy pickle.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, look at her Ninja Bomb hat.
Oh, there she.
This is the greatest ad of all time.
It's pretty good.
Pickle
That old
lovers,
lady beat up the
always
entire room.
insist
She
on
John Wick that entire room without a gun.
no
Yeah.
compromise, no shortcuts, no
Look
soggy
at that
pickle.
handshaking.
Heinz
Yeah.
stops at nothing to give you a pickle that tastes the way no other pickle does.
Wow.
Crisp,
And
full-bodied, savory.
Yeah.
That's what makes
right.
Heinz proud.
Oh, cool.
write this down. The Mrs. Pickle movie universe, right?
Yeah, yeah. The rest of these were dumb. Like, I remember this one. This was interesting. It was the American Tourist Rat.
That's poor Willie B.
Yeah, they just apparently
That's right here in Atlanta. That's Willie B.
Oh,
the
it is.
gorilla.
Yeah, the trivia is that they for the first one of these they did actually use a gorilla, but it looks to me, based on the footage, they couldn't get him. Like he's dragging it around, but I don't like you don't see him throwing it. I think they had to do that because he wasn't tossed. He did sit on it a lot though. See, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rest of these
Oh,
actually
they-
suck. Like none of the rest of these are any good. That one's weird.
Not
Yeah,
even
so
that
anyway.
Noxzema ad.
No, it's just bizarre. That was a strange one. Moses putting every. Oh, actually, this was good. Colt 45. This is bizarre. Okay, like I'm just gonna mute it because it doesn't matter what happens. And I'm gonna fast forward it because as you can see, it's a dude on the beach, right? And then for some
Here comes
reason,
SEAL Team 6, right?
yeah, SEAL Team
Yeah,
6
big
goes
guy.
up, and they're shooting those guys, and I don't know why that's happening, but anyway. So then,
Alright.
still sitting there, motorcycle. Yeah, okay, we got it. And then here comes this guy on a surfboard.
Yes.
Pretty good job there. And he's like, oh, he's bringing the Colt 45. Well, all right.
Yeah, look at
Back in the
that.
day when it was illegal to import Colt 45 into the United States, and we had to have waiters surf it in
From the waves, yeah.
from the Philippines.
Yeah, thank God that random guy.
There he
brought
goes, back for a
Bye.
refill.
me. Bye. Can only bring one at a time. So yeah, anyway,
Hope you got a good tip.
yeah. So that's
Mm.
all we got there.
Every time.
Malt
Yeah.
liquor in a wine glass is the way we did it in the 1960s.
Apparently.
I don't know what your
Patrick,
Then it
the
moved-
pony mayor of Cocklington, is now barred from his local pub.
Uh-oh.
well. First of all, only a town named Cocklington would
There you go.
elect a horse mayor.
Right. Well, apparently, yes.
I would like to move
Is he-
there.
Oh, I bet you would.
Is he
Yeah.
still mayor, even though he got kicked out of the
Yes.
pub?
Yes. Yeah. They did not strip him of his mayoral title. Apparently, what happened is that so he's been so he lives like kind of in the backyard of a pub there. Like that's actually he's
The
actually
mayor
agreement
lives in the
right there.
backyard of a pub. They don't put him up in a house.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he never asked. I don't know. But the problem is apparently somebody complained that there was a zoning problem, that
Of course.
a backyard was not properly zoned for livestock, and therefore they had to take it down. And he's not allowed to be in pubs either.
Why don't they kick the person that complained out?
He's
Why
the
don't they
mayor.
find the dude that's living in his fucking backyard a new house?
Yeah. I'm on board with
It's
all
the
this, but
god-
unfortunately,
Damned mayor.
yeah. They're like, no, he can't live in the backyard of the pub anymore. He has to go live someplace that's actually zoned.
Because
properly.
somebody complained.
Somebody complained that there was a
Thanks,
pony.
Karen.
Yeah.
Where is this? Is this in Ireland?
Cocklington. I don't know where.
Yeah, but where's that? Where's
Cocklington.
Cocklington?
There's probably
Right
10
next
of
to
them.
Balls a lot.
Yeah,
Balls a lot is
exactly.
English, so
Is Cocklington on a fantasy little
I don't know.
made up island? Like, is it
Yes.
a real place?
no.
I guess. Yeah.
With the real
It's an
pony
amusement
mayor.
park. Look at that house.
Yeah, with a real pony mayor.
Well, Pony Mayor, yeah, and all their houses are a little off center.
Yeah, look at their weird little village. This is like the Smurfs. What is going on
It's,
here?
it's
What's
an
on the
amusement
roof
park.
up here?
Hey, there's
Look at this.
what's that?
Yeah, they got little foxes and hares running
What a
across the
discovery.
roofs.
Super weird. Yeah.
Motherfucking Cocklington.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody complains, well, we can't have nice things.
Well, let's all start moving there.
But
Yeah.
I got a couple good animal
I'll
ones.
take my
This
mini
one's
horse
actually-
there and do whatever the fuck I want.
Me and Christina are gonna run away together to Cocklington. Finally break all this tension between us.
There you go. So then this got submitted earlier. I don't know how loud this is going to end up being. This is really good. So there's this parrot that's got a TikTok account, and apparently he's really funny. And got recorded the other day busting the cat doing something bad. Luckily, it's got subtitles. I like that. He's cussing at him too. Anyway,
Fuck Saber.
yeah, exactly. That's what he said.
Fuck Saber. Get down from there.
Yeah,
Man, she must say that a lot.
I would cats, man. I mean, I'm sure. Actually, Dill, you've got a bird. Does your bird talk? I can't remember.
Yeah, yep, she does. Her
is it-
name is Widget, and she says stuff like she farts and burps, and then she says good morning and good night, amongst other things. But nothing as colorful as that.
Doesn't go after the cat.
No, he's
Not
cursing
really.
the other animals or people in the house.
Yeah,
She says, she does say our dog Willie. She says, Willie, get over here a lot.
Poor dog. Dog's like, what? What
Yeah,
are
he's
you doing?
like,
No way, I'm not going over there.
He's calling for me.
You're
I
gonna make
say
me
that.
ride you around somewhere.
Yeah, probably. He's my trusty dog steed.
I would have
great
Widget
title.
one day sit on my shoulder during broadcast, but she would bite me, so she's kind
Yeah.
of wild.
Oh, you should have her sit on your shoulder during a broadcast.
Well, that's what I just said.
Oh my
But she would bite me.
Yes.
Do you live
What's
with
You want me to
point?
do it?
Are you in a 5-second lag?
Good times. And finally, we got this thing. Now, see if you can. There is something pretty disturbing about this if you're paying attention. So let's see if anybody catches
Our
it. but
sword's gonna
we
come
got
out of this seal and chop that kid's head
you know
off.
there is. Yeah, no, I don't think we got any volume on. Here we go.
Whee!
That is hilarious.
Yeah,
Whee!
let me figure out. Figured out the disturbing part yet?
Yeah, it's all shit.
It's
But
all-
rolling
yeah.
around and-
Yeah, that's it. I was like, wait a minute.
Like disgusting.
Wee!
Yeah, it's seal
Algae.
rolling around in its own he and his brother's shit.
That's it. Yep.
While a human man sweeps it.
Yep, that's it.
Sweep
kind
my
of,
shit, human, while you keep me in prison.
I'll roll it. Take that, you sons of bitches.
Yeah, look, now you got to give me a bath, and I'm all covered in my shit.
So if cat shit makes you pretty, what's this shit do to you?
But it's not the cat shit; it's the litter. That's why we're gonna sleep in beds of litter and shit and piss ourselves during the night. And
I've
wake
been
up
doing it wrong
hotter.
all these years.
No, who knew? Who knew?
Jesus Christ! Why is this news just coming out now?
You got me, man. I don't know, but it came out. We've got that thing to go.
Captain Orr says it's slicker than shit.
I think it's the same. It's probably not more.
Why it's slicker than a seal sliding through its own shit?
We
I
know.
just said that at the coffee shop today.
who hasn't?
That's a weird
Ah.
coincidence.
Christine, I love you. Why do you
Ah,
have that
okay.
big sad face on you?
Oh, I was reading my work messages.
Oh,
Lucky, take it back.
okay. I no longer love you.
Okay. Hey, Lucky, how was Comic Con?
That was so much fun.
Looks busy.
Although Hollywood apparently does not care about COVID anymore because
No.
they'll go to any party inside full of people with
Yeah.
no masks and
Yes.
Yeah,
be
yeah.
all over each other drinking and
Yeah,
making
that's
deals.
not just Hollywood. That's everywhere.
Yeah, great.
Yeah,
Well,
Hollywood
you
is
know,
a
Hollywood you would
memory.
think would be the most paranoid of them all because those are the folks with the most to lose
Yeah, that's
by
good.
getting COVID and maybe dying.
Yeah. Oh well.
They're in a fuck it.
Yeah, yeah.
Alcohol.
But
does
it was
that.
fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I didn't get COVID, so extra bonus.
Even better. It's a win.
Nice.
But did you get monkeypox?
Sadly, no.
Not for lack of trying.
I
right?
hit on so many monkeys, but none of them would fuck me.
unprotected sex. You got to unprotected.
Oh, dude, there's no other way to bang a monkey. You got a raw dog, that monkey.
Yeah, totally.
Disgusting. I'm glad nothing's changed.
Yeah, no, nothing changed. The world is still weird. Well, guys, thanks a bunch for doing this again, and we'll probably be able to do this next week. I think. I don't think I'm going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't know
believe
if
it when I'm
going
sitting here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's when you know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, who knows?
What technological nightmare awaits next week?
I
Straighten
can't
all this
wait.
crap out. Yeah.
But next week, I bet that giant pencil of Christine's is withered down some.
It'll be
Yeah.
whittled down to like
Yeah.
here.
Oh no,
How did that happen?
my butthole pencil. I wrote so many ideas this past week.
Why don't you use that to draw with your butthole and then sell it on OnlyFans or whatever?
Oh
you
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god!
Just ideas. Write it down.
You
You
could
need to make,
do like autographs of
behind the
like
scenes.
people's names and messages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
I don't even know what to say to that. Like I
What?
have no response.
Thank
to
you.
that.
How much do I owe you a cut or what?
What's my
That's
cut?
what you say to that.
You can have 15%, Lucky. That's what he's looking for.
This is my
Christine,
pencil for when I'm
think
talking
about
to
it.
Lucky.
Think
Oh.
about it. It's not even my idea.
That's it.
It was
It's
it was all
supportive.
lucky.
I'm just trying to be
Listen,
Lucky.
supportive.
It was all your idea.
I
I did not say a
think-
word.
I think you would make a lot of money.
I think we make a
Doing
lot of money.
butthole
too.
drawings with a giant pencil hanging out your ass.
It's got to be a whole genre, I'm sure.
It's
Come
already
on,
out there.
man.
Putting my pencil down
Are
before
you-
we get any worse.
Don't you want money?
Yeah, who doesn't want money?
She doesn't like money.
Yeah, some people don't.
Oh man. Just
Oh,
do
goodness.
one.
Let's end this show on a high,
And sell the
guys.
video for
Oh,
$1
we better.
million billion dollars. Sell
better.
the video as an NFT. Okay.
All right. We'll workshop this offline here. We'll see.
But somebody write it down.
With the giant pencil, using your butt.
Dill's got
Nice.
the hot idea
Yeah.
siren.
It's my idea light.
Yeah.
you go.
Oh, guys, I got a
Hey,
hot one.
good
Hey, I got
idea.
a hot one coming in.
Yeah,
Christine's gonna draw pictures with a giant pencil
That's
with her butthole.
I like it. Well, that's
I
something to
have
look
other
forward
body parts, thank you.
Do you? But are they as hilarious as your butthole?
to. There's no, it can't be possible.
Yeah. No, I guess not.
Yeah. All right.
It's
Let's get out of
the
here.
funniest part.
This is-
What are you gonna do about it?
all right. Okay, everybody, get that slow shot. We'll see y'all next week.
All right.